Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm actually streaming with Restream today, so I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Just giving it a shot today, so not sure how it'll go, but we'll see. So let me know how the quality is and whatnot, if it's bad, if it's good. But today we're going to be back into our project, and I think that where we left off last week, Cody Griffith, welcome to the stream. So I think where we left off last time, and why is my VS Code look a little bit strange here? 1 second. Did my theme change? Something certainly looks not okay here. This should not all be white like this. Let me restart. VS Code here. Oh, great. The bots are back. Let me see my Twitch and see if that's actually even up. It does appear to be up as well. Cool. So I also have Restream set up for Twitch, or I guess I have what it's called. It's called Relay, I believe. And so it's going to relay chat over here to YouTube and then vice versa. So I don't know if that'll be annoying or weird or what, but we'll try it out today and then see how it goes. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so I believe we left off with under editing my projects here. I actually need to run the server again. When I edit a project, if I upload images, they all populate here like this, which is what we wanted to do. The image preview, obviously I want to make these much smaller and probably put a grid underneath of the drag and drop that'll display the images that the users uploaded. Demetrius says, hey man, I discovered your channel through a tweet from Joy of Code. Keep up with the Svelte content. Hey, thank you, Demetrius. I appreciate that. I will. I certainly will. I have a lot of good things in the works as far as video contents, and I plan to stream probably 5 days a week as well. So thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. And anybody else that's new here, we're building like a dev discovery / project discovery platform. It's inspired by ProductHunt. We have a lot of pretty cool functionality we've implemented already from scratch using PocketBase and SvelteKit. We have comment votes, upvotes, project likes / votes. We have comment replies. We haven't got mentions working just yet. We haven't even looked at that. And then we have, again, like user profiles set up. You can actually see all the projects that this user's liked. So we've been doing a lot of cool stuff. Just trying to test and see what all I can implement and how far we can get with this before I either get bored or hopefully before I get bored of it. But right now I'm still having fun because I'm still being challenged. So what am I using for styles? Tailwind? Yeah, I'm using Tailwind and Daisy UI. So I'm gonna probably, and I've mentioned this a couple times in previous streams, I'm probably gonna hire a designer to design like the final site, most likely, if I decide to publish it. Because I'm not much of a designer myself. I know it looks good, but when it comes to actually coming up with something myself, it's a little bit tough for me. So right now we're just kind of putting placeholders in place, and I want to, give the designer, when they do take a look at the site, an idea as to what they should design for. So yeah, that's why some of it looks a little bit off. Like the comments aren't perfectly you know, aligned or look the greatest. Right now we're focusing on functionality with a little bit of style so that it's pleasant to look at. We also have this board here that's keeping track of some of the things that we're working on. For the projects, the image carousel, which I believe we have not finished yet. Thank you, Demetrius. Appreciate that. I appreciate it. Yeah, most of it's just Daisy UI components and a little bit of customization of it. And I was going on about something and I forget what I was going on about a second ago. Took a couple of days off of streaming and I'm losing my mind here. I enjoy Daisy UI because of the themes. Yeah, I agree. That's also something that we're going to look at too that we talked about, was potentially being able to have the user be able to change the theme to any of the Daisy UI themes. Gypsy says hi. Hi, Gypsy. How are you? I also have a camera on the way, or I'm going to be buying a camera here soon. Right now I just have like a Logitech, whatever the Logitech camera is that everybody has, the webcam. And it's just not good enough quality when you're streaming. At least it doesn't meet my quality standards. So I'm going to get a better camera probably the next week or two. And I'm going to add a video overlay as well, so you guys can see me as I struggle. Let's see here. So what was I just talking about doing? Nice, I like the face cam thing. Yeah, again, I didn't have a camera. And I wasn't really interested in making the investment just yet, but I recently graduated from a master's program and Christmas is coming up, so my mother insists on getting me something. So she's gonna go in on half of a camera for me, so I'm gonna get that. And I forgot what I said we were about to do. We're about to do, I guess, make this a grid. So when the user uploads an image, uploads images. I'm pursuing a Master of Science in Computer Science. That's awesome. Yeah, I got, hey Geekin, what's up? Yeah, so I tried using Flowbyte Svelte. Gypsy said mentioned Flowbyte Svelte. I was trying to use their carousels because I like their carousels a lot. Where is it? And I was getting like some weird TypeScript or some weird export errors, module export errors when I was trying to use it. I've used it with a brand new project from scratch. And I'm not sure if it's because of the fact that I set up my project initially with JavaScript and then I migrated to TypeScript and I may have just forgot to do something that I should have done. But it was giving me a headache. I spent probably, I don't know, an hour a couple of streams ago trying to figure out what was up and I couldn't get it to work. But yeah, I'll look at that again. We also have some nice validation that we implemented last stream. I guess multiple image validation, which was a little tricky to implement with Zod. So we can upload this image. I think our max is 2 megabytes. So this 2K image and this 8K image here, like if I try to upload all of these, it should filter out. It'll filter out the ones that are too big. And I'll probably get a message over here if I try to submit this now. It'll say that something went wrong while processing your request. Images. Which I think we're handling inside of validate form data, which then checks each of the images here, runs them through this images check, and then pulls them out. Sorry, I'm still getting caught back up myself as to what we were working on last time. So just give me a quick second here. We'll get to doing some stuff. I'm just trying to Yeah, I want to say it was just being able to display these images a bit better. Which I believe I could use just a grid for. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to have like an X, like an X button on each image so that before you actually submitted them, you can delete them. And then if you're viewing a project that already has images, you can then delete each image like that if you want to, one image at a time. Yeah, same thing for me with the carousel. Both Flowbyte and Daisy UI carousel made me sick. Nice. I just realized you're also using Zod for data validation. I think it's the best library for that. Yeah, it certainly is, especially with TypeScript, because you can infer all of your types from it. And then if you set up something like this, the validate data function I have here, it's a generic and it'll essentially spit out the type. So I can use one function to validate. I pass the schema in and I pass the data or the form data. And then whatever that returns, this form data value here is going to be type of T, which is going to be an inferred type from the Zod schema. So it's super nice. I need to clean up a lot of stuff too. I have a lot of, I also need to fix the types here. But yeah, I'm using this drop zone component. It's super easy to use. I overcomplicated it so much the last stream. And this is all we really have to do. Set the source to a URL create object. Okay, so I think I have, let me see what the maximum number of images the user can have is. I think I have 5 set. So let's look here and so instead of rendering like this, we'll set up a div. Actually, I'll do 5. And let me see how this looks just by default. Okay, I guess I should probably set the image sizes. So if I set a I think I can use like object cover. Okay, so I don't like the sizes here. I guess I can set like static height and width. But I thought that if I did So why is this not filling up this entire... There we go. It looks a little bit skewed. And I could probably use the aspect ratio for that, but I think for now this is okay. I should probably set a height though. Like, what is this height right now? Object fit. That looks pretty disgusting. That's way too big of a height. Maybe 36. I can also use the aspect ratio library that I have with Tailwind. I believe that kind of can fix this, right? It can kind of scale them properly. But I guess really, I don't really I'm trying to think here. Do I need to show the whole image, or could I just show like a part of the image? This looks awful here, but that's also too big of a file, but in reality, you want a gallery to be all the same rough size. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like 1280, 720. Kind of like a YouTube thumbnail, right? But then obviously I need to scale it down. Let me see what the... Like if I set an aspect ratio on one of these, does it scale it down, or will it scale it? Yeah, I have this plugin, I believe. I can do a width 16 and height 9. I think I have that. Let me just check. I do. So that would be this. And again, like the user can upload like bar width equals image.client, give you the native file height. Yeah, so really I don't even want the native. I want them to, I guess, because with YouTube thumbnails, for example, I can set, like it tells me there what my, let me just see what it says on YouTube really quick for thumbnails. Yeah, so it says have a resolution of 1280 by 720 with a minimum width of 640 pixels. Remain under the 2 megabyte limit. Try to use 16:9 ratio as that's the most used. Again, if somebody wants to upload some terrible resolutions, and that's going to be their problem, I guess. But I can obviously write some help text here too that will say, hey, it should be a 1280 by 720 thumbnail. And these images are going to go on the actual project's page. So it would go underneath of this description here in a gallery or in a carousel. And it'd really be like screenshots of the project or whatever, right? And the thumbnail really should probably be the logo of the project. So yeah, I think doing this 16:9 here is fine because it will show them, I guess, what it's going to look like when it's, you know, set to that inside of the thumbnail or on the actual gallery itself. So for this one, it looks like crap. So they should probably adjust that. They probably need to choose a new image. And let me look here at my settings. I think I have something already done. So this is what I'm looking for, something like this. And this is still using an old icon, which I actually want to get rid of. So let me... I don't know why my VS Code's acting a little bit weird right now, but regardless, let me copy that from here. It's already, I'm going to do the exact same thing pretty much. Except there won't be a label. I see that your input component doesn't do prop mirroring. I'm not familiar with what that is. Interface prop extends Svelte JSX HTML attributes. You're talking about my actual input fields on this page here. Okay, so I actually have an input component built. Oh, you're looking at that, I think is what you're talking about. Okay, so I can literally just So I would do that here. And this component is what you're talking about. And I can just do that inside of, I can set the interface up here. Then I update my globals. And then just add this to my ESLint here. Does this, I guess, does this prevent me from having to place all of these here though? Or do I still need to do that? So essentially I add all of these props, but then it will give me, you said help whenever I'm looking at the props. Okay, yeah, definitely. I'll definitely check that out. Because right now, I guess what you're saying is when I'm looking at input, for example, somewhere that I've used it, like ID here, I just get this, right? I don't actually get anything beyond just this. I don't get what it actually shows me on an actual input, right? And that will extend that. Yeah, definitely send that link. I don't know if it'll let you send a link. If it doesn't, let me know. Or just like just take out the dot or whatever. Okay, I think it's just because this needs to be, so I have the image. I should be able to add absolute top right here. Yeah, anything you find in my code base, anybody who's watching, anything you find that I can do something better, please let me know. I'm literally always looking for ways to do something better. I know I don't know everything. I don't even know a little. So that's why I started doing these streams. I've actually learned a lot from just people viewing. I pretty much learned generics pretty well from this stream, from being helped by another viewer. So, but I like to learn, so. Okay, so here I'm, okay, so I'm actually doing, no, so within this, okay, so this has to be a separate, this isn't actually within the same, Hello, L channel. Streaming dev work is always a symbiotic learning experience. Yes, it certainly is. That's for sure. I was very, if you go to my first like 2 streams, I was pretty nervous the whole time. Just because, you know, but the more I've done it, the more comfortable I felt with just admitting I don't know anything. I can't see 2 links. Let me see if I can look on my YouTube studio. No, but you can send them to me on, I don't know if you have me on Discord or not, but if you have me on Discord, if you're in my Discord, I think my name is, oh, let's see here. What is my actual name? Oh, I have streamer mode enabled. That's why it's doing that. Yeah, or you can send me via Twitter. That works too. And I'll check those out here shortly and try to fix that up because I do want to do some cleanup today. Okay, so it's like not even rendering those. Hey, why is it not rendering these? Oh, I think I might know why here. Let's move these above this. Yeah, this should, yeah, I'm using this everywhere else. I'm just, oh, that's why right there. Thank you. But it's still not, like, I'm not even seeing that. I know for a fact this one works. Might have to do something else to these. These are not like normal images, they're just text. So yeah, I just should have to just do this. Oh, okay, it's over here. So I thought if it was inside of, yeah, here, that's what I was gonna say. I think it's inside of this div. Okay, so now it's in the bottom right, but it's just not on top of this. I shouldn't have to adjust the Z index, right? Or the Z index. Because this comes... Hey Mauro, it's going fantastic. How are you doing? It is going fantastic. Just over here trying to get this so I wonder if I don't need to do width full, or actually I probably do. Or do I just need to do relative here? Okay, so they're still behind the images. Use DevTools, right? Z index right on it. I guess I can do that over here, right? Okay, so yeah, it does require a Z index. That's interesting though. I wonder why. I wonder if it's because I have object fit, or if this is because technically isn't this on top of this? Well, I guess this would come. Maybe it's already taken care of over there. But I wonder if I actually need this here. I think I can actually just make this all a part of this. I feel like, right? Yeah, okay. Yep. That is probably why. Yeah, that's a fact, Geekin. I know CSS is, I watch, I can't remember his name. I think his name is Kevin on YouTube. He does these challenges with CSS where he'll build some crazy design with just CSS, and my mind is just blown. Yeah, I can't even center a diff half the time though, so yeah, he's definitely God tier. I just don't find it as interesting. I know it's like a core part of web development, but it's something I've chose to neglect because component libraries and Tailwind usually makes things super easy. So I think I can set this Z to 10 here, and I think that will fix my problems. Okay, cool. So that button doesn't do anything just yet, but it will here shortly. And I'm gonna move it. It needs to be even further off. And I actually wanna make it top right. So maybe top 1, right 1. Yeah, I guess that's fine for now. I need to add a little bit of a... So yeah, what I would like is for the users to be able to click on an X here. This will actually be an X or a trash can potentially. So I'm using unplugin icons, which is a Vite plugin. And the reason I'm doing that is because I started having issues with Svelte icons library that I'm using. For one, it doesn't have as many icons, and two, it was just giving me a bunch of weird issues. I kept having to like reload my Svelte config for it to recognize that it actually does exist. But yeah. So let's make this a trash icon. Okay, that looks okay for the time being. Yep, I'm using unplugin. It was a little bit weird to set up. Definitely unusual for me, but now it works pretty well. I just need to figure out a way so I didn't know if this was gonna work by importing them all here and then handling them all like this. I didn't know if that was gonna work or not, but it did, and that makes things much easier. And then this is giving me something here, type of source. I've been getting this the whole time. I'm not really sure. I didn't see an issue with this when I looked at the drop zone Svelte. And I'm assuming it's because I'm using SvelteKit. I know a lot of these libraries are published for just Svelte. And this one, again, hasn't had a release in a bit. I think I saw actually 2 months ago or a couple months ago, but yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do about this. I'm not really sure. Oh, it's because I'm setting the source. Wait. Yeah, I'm not too sure what this is. I might just have to ignore this. I don't really know. It seems like an issue with the library itself, right? Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately, this thing looks broken, but it works. So now I want to delete the images from this. So when I click on this button, I want it to delete it from the images. And I'm not sure if I have to make this reactive or not, but I need to get the... I already have access to the index. And I think I can remove something by the index, I believe. Or do I actually have to run like a loop? Index for removal. Yeah, so I can just do a splice and then one. Yeah. Okay, so in reality, this is really going to be a button. It's going to take in this, and then I think it's also going to take in the what I actually selected there, which is going to be the, because regardless, or do I actually need to do this? Why is this yelling at me? Is it because I don't have the function defined yet, or what? Oh, I'm trying to do it inside of the, wait. I think it's just being laggy right now. Let me see if this is gonna work. I'm not sure if it'll be that simple or not. Wait, oh, I'm still in a form. So it's trying to submit that form. Yeah, that's what I was, I guess I can just make this, I can do it. How can I make this not submit? I can do it type of button, right? And that'll make it not submit the form. I'm probably for certain getting, I should be getting the index. It's gonna be in my browser. Index 0, index 1, so that is working, cool. I need to make this, I can say files.accepted equals this. I don't really care about the rejected files yet. I know that I don't really care about the rejected files, to be honest. Prevent default. So I don't know if I need to define this. Or do I need to make files in its entirety reactive? I don't really care about the rejected files right now. It's going to be an array of files, I believe, or it's going to be an array of blobs. But if I just do files here, and then I do files here. What did I do wrong? Shouldn't it be files that accepted equals? I thought I could just run that splice and it would update it. Unless I can't do that when it's actually within an object like this. Okay, that deleted, I think, the wrong one. Okay, that deletes everything. Okay, got it. So right now I'm deleting everything except for that one. Or what is, hold on. So when I click on this delete here, it deletes everything except for that one. Right here, right? So why is it deleting everything except for... Yeah, so it's doing the same thing. Why is it deleting everything? I think I have this backwards. I think I have this backwards, don't I? No, I don't. Okay, so that works. Nice. And I'm spamming symbols. Okay, sorry about that. Let me fix Nightbot here. He's a little bit aggressive sometimes. Let's see here. Spam protection. Excess symbols disabled. Oh, this is my Twitch one, I think. Hold on a second. Let me make sure this is... I think this is actually my Twitch one. One second. Excess symbols. That's hilarious. Okay, excess symbols disabled. Okay, I think you're good there. Sorry about that. I read the chat from both Twitch and YouTube. So Restream actually has, I'm using Restream, so it has a like its own chat, and it shows me which platform which chat came from. I don't think I have any Twitch chat at all. You all should be able to see it as well, because it relays chat between the two. So when someone types on Twitch, it will show up here from the Restream bot, which Luminox, I just started Twitch today. I'm just testing it out. Okay, so this seems to work as expected. This seems to work as expected. I don't know what I just did there, but okay. Okay, cool. So now that the files that I accepted has been filtered out, we should be able to then just, let's see here. When I submit the projects for editing, when I actually click the edit button, it should actually just take those projects to So I guess my question is, does the input itself still have those values on it? I wonder if I have to actually adjust that or not. I can obviously intercept it with a use enhance, set up my own handle function here as well, but as far as people that are just submitting it straight to the server, yeah, I can check it on the endpoint. So let's see. But this is going to show me there's going to be multiple images. I don't know if this will give me enough, if it'll be deep enough to show me that. However, I could also just do it here, I think, as well, and just do it inside of this. This is the only function this is being used for right now. Okay, so I still have all three files. Sorry about that. Okay, so I think I only did 2 images there, and it's showing all 3. And I'm not too sure actually has, the platform I'm building actually has that built in for free. So if you're paying for Restream, ditch that and I'll hook you up. I've been using your videos to rewrite it in Svelte. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm actually, I actually just paid for a year of Restream. But yeah, let me, I can be a beta tester for you, I guess. If you're still in the beta phase, unless you've moved beyond that. Yeah, I know the chat and then just being able to manage everything is in one place is super cool. And their integration with OBS, of course. Okay, so how do I actually manipulate what is on the image itself? I guess I could bind a variable to the input, and then I'm not even too sure how to you can delete the entire file list. but you can't. Is it it's read only, right? I guess that would make sense to prevent. You can manipulate the file list, you just can't assign a new file list to it. Okay, so it seems like we could do it. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm converting, I think that's what the drop zone does behind the scenes, it just converts this to an array. Well, event.detail. Yeah, so it converts it into an array. But we want to actually manipulate that. So I guess we have to do something like this. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I can just, I don't know, say let, wait, what is this? And then where is that input at? It's actually here. So the input is actually, let me look at this drop zone again. So if I bind something to this though, what it, root ref, yeah, so if I try to bind something here to like this, for example, that's not going to work, right? I mean, I can obviously manipulate it, but I'd prefer not to. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking too. That's what I was just thinking too. Let's see here. Yep, that's probably what I'm gonna do. All right, give me a second to use the restroom real quick. I'll be back in like 3 minutes less. back. I am back. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna take that component and just make it my own. Because yeah, I don't either, to be honest. It's strange that this would not already do that, considering it's a Svelte component, right? I'm gonna need more. Someone asked them to do it, but they didn't yet. I'm not even using these two, right? I'm not even using all files accepted, compose event handlers, am I? Doesn't seem like he's even using them here. And of course, it's not typed, so I'm gonna have to. So I should be able to just do export let root ref, right? And that's what I'm gonna bind to. Whoa. Okay. Maybe add the file select dependency to your project. Yeah, I probably should, right? Because I'm going to end up deleting that other one from the dependencies. And I probably should check what version that's running, but okay, so if I export let root ref here, root ref, he's binding this to root ref, but actually this is input ref, so I need to export the input ref. I guess I'll just do both, why not? If I could spell. And then I'll say let input ref. And then bind. I guess I'll just bind. Wait, am I tripping right now? I just have to do this, right? Bind input ref. Or bind this input ref. I don't do bind this, right? I just do bind. Because technically this is not the input, right? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. It's just the type. And it's an HTML. So really this is actually this, right? This is the type of, or I guess the HTML, or an HTML input element is what I believe it is. I just had to do this for something else. Function handle remove file e-index files that accepted .splice and x1 files that accepted equals. This HTML input element work. Cool. Oh, so there's a way to, you said there's a way to remove. So I have the file. There is a way. Look in the repo under stories for dropdown. Oh, stories. Oh, handle remove file. Yeah, but does this actually... But does this actually delete it from the... input itself? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Geekin, yeah. So I have this working. I think this is the exact same thing that I'm doing, right? Almost. I guess I can do it either way. So I actually need the input itself. So then I need to go back to my trusty Stack Overflow here and see what this does. So instead of having to do this, I already have access to this, that input ref. I can get files out of that. I guess I could do, I guess I can do it here. And then it goes over the files, and then I can check if the index is equal to the index that I'm passing in to that function, and then assign the updated list. So this is data transfer, what he set up. So I guess I have to do this as well. Yeah, I know. I really I hate loops in JavaScript like this. But I've heard that, I think I've read that they're actually much more performant than maps and filters. I don't know though for sure. I haven't checked that, but I think that's what I've heard. Maybe I heard the opposite. I'm not sure. That's fine. It could possibly be null, but if it's null, then I won't even ever click this. So, I didn't want to rename it. I wanted to assign the type. I think it's like, I have to do this, right? I have to do like isn't like this file list, or is it files file list? Yeah, I can use a question mark too. That'll be an easy fix, but yeah, I don't want to rename it. I wanted to assign the type, because right now it could be either null or a file list. But in reality, if I'm clicking the button that's triggering this function here, it should definitely be a file list and not null. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I get that. That's what I thought. But I can't do like an as. Whatever, I don't care about that right now. Okay, here you exclude the file that's removing it. And then input.files, mine would be input ref .files equal dt.files. And then I can also filter it here, but I wonder if, I guess, yeah, I would still want to do this. But I obviously have to rename this. Yeah, you're right. So I should probably just do that. The joys of TypeScript. It forces you to check your cases. Okay, I think this will I think this is okay, right? I need to do file, yeah, const file. This should be okay. This should actually remove it and filter the list that I'm displaying here at the top. Oh, great. Cannot structure property files of input ref as it is undefined. Do I need to make that reactive? I shouldn't, right? Or do I? Oh, I'm still using the old drop zone. That's my bad. That is my bad there. Let me actually just I don't know why all of these are. See, I keep getting these like random errors pretty often. I feel like something's messed up with my config somewhere. Because it certainly is here. But watch, if I like save, I think if I save this file here, it like fixes it. This is weird though that it's now doing this. I wonder if it's because I'm using JS here instead of TS. I don't think that should matter. Or does it? Yeah, so Ling is TS on all of these. It should be. I swear, I've been having a lot of these weird little TypeScript-ish errors ever since I migrated from JS to TS. I feel like I forgot to do something. I need to go up one directory? I don't think so. Oh, for this one. I shouldn't though, right? It's here. And then drop zone. And then all of these are technically in this same directory as index. Yeah, so I don't know what is up with this, but everything seems to be working still, which is strange, but let me actually go and import that on this page. I just did that with what? TSC, okay, yeah, I can do that. Wow, it's miraculously fixed. Okay, let's see if this will work now. I think I'm just console logging some things. I think a few things. Okay, so I console logged the file list before it actually deleted it. So when I delete this second one, I should only have 2 there, which I do. And then, so it does appear to be actually deleting it. And then I can check it again when it gets to the end, if I wanted to, I guess. Or I guess I could just do input or files, right? Input ref.files. So I only have 2 files left, PocketBase and SuperBase, so that is working. Then now let's try to actually submit the form after I delete one to make sure. We'll just delete this one. It's gonna give me an error, that's fine. I thought I was console logging the files though still. In my, maybe I wasn't. Let me go check. I wasn't. Let me just check here. Yep, so I'm just getting two images, 75,000 and 150,000, and I believe that is those two images. Yep, it is. Cool. So now I gotta figure out what the heck's going on here, because I guess that's gonna be a PocketBase error. Let's just check our logs. Select no more than 5. Oh, I'm trying to upload more to the same collection that already has like a bunch. So let's just delete these. And then I'm gonna actually just try to upload them. Oh, nice. So that it even lets me keep adding them. I also should probably add something here that only allows for a maximum of like 5. But if I delete this one, click edit project, everything should have worked. I don't have a notification or a toast set up, but let's just check our project here, and it does not appear that those images got uploaded. It's like super laggy. I don't know why. I feel like I've never had this much issue because my computer is pretty good. It didn't even make a post request to this, so that's strange. Okay, so that went through. That went through. Okay. Yeah, mine's been glitching out a little bit too. The highlighting, it's been being a little bit strange. Okay, so that appears to be working. Now we should probably the tricky thing here is going to be displaying the images. So if a user already has images, I wanted to display them in the same way that we display them here. But I don't want it to resubmit those same images again if they already are existing on the server. Otherwise, it's going to give me like an error. I feel like these very small things, these little small details, actually become a pain in the behind. So right now I have 2 images uploaded to this project. So let me just get those and we can start working with them. I should already have access to them within data, I think. Let me check that. No, so I'm not loading that project. Wait, am I in a layout? No, I'm not. Yeah, it's doing a highlighting issue thing again right now. It's also trying to show me that this is not even, like this isn't a thing. But if I restart the language server on this page, it works. But wait. No, they can upload the same image twice if they want. I probably shouldn't allow that, but I guess it could. But yeah, what I want is just like to show the images here. So if I already had these images as a part of this project, because this is the edit screen, right? I don't want users to be able to see the images they currently have and then delete them right here. And this will just submit a request, an update request or patch to the PocketBase server, deleting out that specific image. But then like if someone adds more, for example, I don't know if I should just resubmit all of these again, or if there's a way that I can just add these two. I guess I'd have to keep track of which ones were there before. I can't do that by index because if someone deletes one, the index will shift. I guess I could just have it populate whenever, I guess I could have it populate the updated list whenever this changes, right? Handle file select. So really it would be the files that accepted because, but I would actually be adding files to that though here. I guess I gotta create another array that joins the accepted files and the current files. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, Demetrius. What is this? This is a on type event. I know it's a specific type of event. Oh, it's a custom event. The weird thing is that okay, I'm not gonna sit here and look at TypeScript stuff forever. Let me actually get to the functionality and I can deal with the other stuff later. I have to fix this. I just don't know if they're types of files or if they're types of blobs. I know they're blobs when they get to the server. No worries, Demetrius. Okay. So right now I need to get the actual images. So let me go into here and then set up a load. Why is it doing this like this? It's actually really annoying me. Loop to the uploaded ones first, then the existing. This way you could have two delete functions since their behavior is gonna be very different. Got it. Right now I'm just trying to get my, what's the error here? It's because these aren't TypeScript files. I think I have a get project. I think I also need to pass locals and ID. Yep. So locals. Oh, I'm actually already doing that here. I already have access to it. I'm sorry. I forgot I was doing that here. Okay, so I should have access to data, which is project. So I guess for, I'm trying to think here. Do I just want to create an entirely new list? But first I actually have to convert each of those images to an object. I think I can do, let me see here. I want to say I have something for this. Create object URL. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the avatars, and then I have to get the link to the image, which I have a helper for. Let me think here for a second. So I'm going to get back, when I look at project.images, I'm going to get an array of image names. So essentially for each one of those, I need to generate a URL and then create a URL object. Or create object URL, I believe. And that's what will show there. I think that will work. What is the shape of this project type? So it looks like this. Let me show you my types real quick. I actually don't have images added here, so let me do that. Good catch there. This is going to be an array of strings. So let me just let all files first. Then I'm going to say project or data dot project dot images dot for each. I want to do URL dot create object URL, and then I want to do get image URL. And I'm going to pass in the collection, which is going to be the data.project.collection, the record data.project.id, yeah, I guess I could set up a map here, right? And just say and then I can just add things to that later on. And then I'm also going to type in the the image dot, the image is the file name. What else do I need? Is that not going to work? Maybe I need to do this. No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, so my get image URL is it returns a string, but I thought if I passed in like a source, oh, it's not that. Oh, I don't know why I'm even, wait. Needs a blob or a media source. So here in my, let's see, where am I? Where's settings at? Yeah, here, I guess I'm getting the actual file. Is there a way that I can like do I need to like fetch that? Do I like fetch each of these files? Maybe I don't even need to do that. Maybe I can just literally put the URL there, because really what I'm doing down here is, I guess I'm creating object URL for the items. The items inside of file.accepted are of type what? It's of type blob because it's being uploaded. I guess I could just convert them all into, when I add them here, I can just actually convert them into object URLs, because really I'm trying to put the URL as the source here, and this is going to give me the URL. So let me just not do this and just do this. I can just do return. Yep, so I have the two files that are there. This is the actual image URL. And then when you upload files, we want to I want to take each of the files that I accepted, and I need to convert each of them to a URL object, and then push it to that all files array, I think. Like this. I don't know if that will work or not, but I guess this will only run on this is why I think it's better to have two different arrays, since the existing ones are just URLs. Yeah, but here I can just convert them as they're accepted, right? Into an object URL, because that's ultimately what I'm doing here anyways. I'm doing this already. So then instead of rendering this here, I could just do item, and it would come from all files. Thank you, Morrow. That's what I was looking for. I don't know if I had to actually be... So in this case, this function will run if all files changes, right? Or every time the component re-renders. Okay, let me... So let's add a file here. That didn't actually... Okay, so now we have blob. I don't think this matters. I think this can still be placed as the, which I guess not, because technically, So here, so this is going to be files.accepted equals okay, so now we have a bunch of these here. They're obviously not displaying just yet, so it's only displaying the 2 that I already have. So that part's working as expected. When I update one though, I need to make it reactive. I think that's what is happening, right? But if I do this in the after pushing, assign all files to all files. Wow, you're a genius, Moro. Okay, our delete is not working, but that's fine. I don't expect that to. So that's exactly what we want, I believe. Let's refresh. So we have these 2. So in the delete area, I probably need to convert. Oh, I see what you're saying. I feel like I feel like me actually assigning those files though to that input would be bad. I feel like re-uploading the same photos that are already there. Is that not just like a waste of data being transferred if it doesn't need to be? But you're saying just have 2 different lists and then combine the 2 lists and then to display the images, and then you're nulling out files.accepted when you assign it a for each call, right? No. You make the all files an array of objects and then add a prop indicating whether it's uploaded or existing. Yeah. Or I guess I could just do a. Yeah, but then I can't get the right index. Let me think about this. Yeah, I wonder if that would be the best way to do it. Exactly what you're saying. So all files look like something like this. Yeah, so Moro, I don't actually want to return do I need to return anything there? I don't want to return anything, I don't think. I don't want to update the files that I accepted. Because those are the actual files. I'm just trying to make them, I'm literally trying to get them all in the same array. Or the same array as the rest of the files. Or do I need to return something? You're assigning it to a for each call. So I guess Yeah, I see what you're saying. So I need to actually return. I just want to return the file. Because I want to maintain these as the actual files, right? Okay, I see now. I see what you're saying. Because I'm reassigning it here. So, I'm trying to think about how I went to... You can't return from it for each. I see what you're saying. Yeah, so I don't ever recall returning from a for each before. I was always usually return from maps only. Yeah, because I can see that the accepted files. Yeah, but then it's not reactive, right? Oh, it is. It is. Wait, what? Okay, so something weird happened there. It's doing it. It's doing something strange. Because I only added one. Let's see, I add one here, and then if I add one more, I now get an extra one. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, but I wonder, I think it's duplicating it because here I'm taking this again. So it's essentially doing that for every single one of these. So I should probably do accepted files for each. Because right now it's doing files I accepted gets reassigned here to everything that's in files accepted and accepted files from this event. So therefore, when I add something and then add something else, it's running this for each for every single. Yeah, okay, that's good. Good, good, good. All right. Now handling the delete. I guess I could do like what I think it was Demetrius that mentioned earlier, making it an array of objects with so it looks something like this. It would be, whoops, the URL, or I guess the source would be like a URL, and then the existing is a Boolean. I could also delete by the name of the image. I guess unless they have two of them named image 0, image 01. Yeah, what if they have two different images with the same name though? Like, what's to stop me, I guess, from uploading 2 images with the same name? I'm just trying to think about I know that it's maybe unlikely, but I don't know. I think this would work, right? Okay, so you're saying 2 arrays. Okay, so we have the files that I accepted. We have the current files, right? So then, so I technically have 2 arrays already. So I have the current array. So I have, which I guess I could just do. Oh, so you're saying do not, you're saying don't combine the 2 arrays? Yeah, because that would, okay, I think that makes the most sense too. To be honest with you, I think that makes the most sense. But I still need to, I guess I don't even need to do this then. I feel like I had something else here though before, right? Okay, so I didn't. So this is all it does. Okay. So that files that I accepted. This is gonna be the files that I accepted now. So this should work with the delete. Okay, and then we have another one of these, right? And they're each blocked the same way, except instead of doing URL create object URL, I don't need to do that anymore. I could just set up and I wonder if this is okay. Yeah, I guess if I want to delete something from that though, I guess I'll just update data.project.images. I guess I still need this though. I still have to get the image URL. I don't need to. I could do for here, I could do the same thing. And then each data.project.images as item index, doesn't matter. But for here, I have to do get image URL instead of why's it yelling at me? Oh, I need more. Okay, so I need the data.project.collection name, data.project.id, and then I do the item. Okay, so it has these first, and then when I add more, those then go in front of it. So I should probably put these first. Then obviously these, I want this to actually fire off a request to delete that image. Okay, so that delete works, but when I click on this, I want this to fire off immediately and delete the image from PocketBase. That's the goal here. So I can handle, I have to have probably 2 different handle deletes. Yep. So I was thinking too. I can actually do this. So I think that I need to delete the index. I think to delete it, if you want to delete only a single file from a multiple file output field, you can provide the index or the file name to delete. Okay, I can also provide the file name. That's fine. That's what I'm going to do. I should need more than one. Because I'm going to get the ID of the project from the params, from the route params. I'm going to get the user from the PocketBase client from there as well. I need to actually close this. I think this is all I will need, because I have a lot of that existing information already. I just need the file name, I believe. Whoops. Whoops. And then I'll also set up a handle function as well, where I can just do it here, do it directly, or do it dynamically, but this will cover for any issues with JavaScript. I should just get a single image, so I could just say const whoops. It's an update, and then I'm gonna set the and then to document. No, it's actually like this. I've done this recently. I don't remember how I did this. Oh, wait. Equals null. Oh, wait, whoops. It's an object. Oh, why does that expect a comma there? Yep. Yep. This won't work either, will it? It's invalid.js. Yeah. How can I pass that there? I guess I could do the index, but I could also do like I could also just, I wonder if I could do like a two, yeah, but is this like a property name though? Because there is a name property on the project and it's like not using this here, right? So, I know there's a way that I can do that. I thought I could dynamically. Okay, this is what I need to do. There we go. Okay. I knew it was something like this. That's Prettier yelling at me. Oh, whoops. Might want to actually finish this, right? Okay. So let me just see if this works. Round 3. Okay, so it did do something. So it should have deleted that image, but it looks like it didn't. Oh, I wonder if, let me actually look at this. I think it's actually set to, what is it set to? Yeah, it should actually be set to that. I guess I want to see what the name is of it. Hmm. Oh, is it considered images? Okay, I don't know why I was blindly looking at the docs like that. Morrow always comes through clutch. He always comes through clutch. He's just back there lurking for the past 30 minutes. Just so happens to just know the answer to all my problems. Thank you, Morrow. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so that appears to work. So let's just do a few other pictures here. So we can delete these and we can delete these. Ooh, okay. So if I delete one of those while I have images, and that's just a matter of, I think, because we're submitting the form. But I think if we just run this here, when we use enhance or progressive enhance this, that'll fix that. But if someone has JavaScript disabled, then they're not going to even have those images there anyways. Okay. Or their previews at least. So, I guess I'll get I probably want the whole thing. Actually, I don't think I even need to do anything like that. I think I can just do, yeah, I think I don't even need to. I think if I just use enhance on this form. Okay, So that works. Now if I try to delete one of these that are already existing, it works. Okay. Now I should have none in my project, and I don't. Cool. That works. Very fancy. Very fancy features we've added here so far. I don't even need that anymore. What I was thinking was to like rebrand this into this. But I don't care enough right now for that. So that's going to go away. Wait a second. Okay. I'm not doing any validation just yet. I don't really know. I am validating the files though. So when a user creates a file, it gets passed through the this validate form data method or function, which will check the files to see if they're too big or not. But I'm curious if we should probably do the same thing here, because otherwise, if I upload like too big of a file here, I have to wait until I get to this point for it to tell me that there's an error. And I think that actually error. Yeah, I guess I'm not returning anything. So return errors.field errors. It'll be errors.images on this page. So I guess like underneath of this, I can have, let me just grab a label here. Yeah, I can also do a toast. You're absolutely right. Let's see here. So where am I not returning the format? Oh. Okay, I guess it could be. If there hasn't been one submitted, I guess, then label would be for, I don't really. So now we at least get that feedback there. We could also do a toast too. We just have to set up a handle here up here as well for that. And I really should probably do the same thing anyways when I delete an image as well. On your input component, set the errors prop type to undefined or string. It should stop complaining on some parts of the code. Okay. What's that $$ props thing? That's actually something I think Demetrius was showing me earlier. I believe it was Demetrius. Or maybe it was somebody else. But essentially, oh, are they coming from the props? Yeah, so what this will do though is it will give, I guess, type hints to, I think he sent it to me on Twitter. I actually meant to pull that up earlier. Let me do that. I don't think they actually sent them. Yeah, you can access all of their props. So I could add, but could I add errors here though? You sent it on Discord? Okay, let me pull it up. Prop mirroring. Okay, so I don't even need to have these then though, right? Because these are already part of the props. Okay, yeah, I'll experiment in a separate project. That way I'm not giving myself heartache over here. But what was I trying to do? Okay, so toasts would be nice, right? When I delete an image, I could probably do that. So I could do, we're gonna need to import that from. Is it just like this, or is it the actual? I think that's fine. I can say toast dot success. Let me just see how that looks. Nice. Or would that be an info, or would that be a success? I guess probably a success, right? Yeah, I'll certainly look into the props thing. Definitely seems interesting, and it will, if it can prevent me from having to do all of the me manually putting in all the props, that'd be great. Which is what I assume it's doing, and then I can add my own custom ones to that interface, like errors that I have. Okay, so but I don't want this to be misleading, I guess. Because I want them to have to still click edit project, I think, before it'll actually upload them. I don't want to do this here, I don't think. Because that implies to me that the image was actually uploaded to the server and I could just click off this page and everything would be fine. I also probably need to update this too. That's funny. I haven't done that yet, but I guess I could run something here, right? Could I run, I guess would that have to be reactive if I wanted to check to see? So if I ran here, like if form.errors, I just want to see what this looks like. Okay, so I could do like, I think it's probably best to just run a const handle handle. It's actually like this, right? Oh, I haven't actually typed it as a submit function. But it's not actually going to be an error though, right? I guess I could just say like, so if I use enhance, if I pass a callback, I think I have to handle all the other, I think I have to handle the cases, right? So if I throw an error back, would that be a case? Would that turn that result into a case of error? Yeah. I can just call update. I can just call update to get all the default behavior back. But I just want to check to see if data dot wait, what am I trying to do? I guess I'm trying to render a toast. Yeah. If result.data, I think result has data, right? Let me think here. So I throw an error. Does it I think I can just run update here. I don't know if this is necessary or not. Let me just try it real quick. Yeah, so I don't want it to render, like if there's an error, I'd rather, if I throw an error, I don't want it to render the error boundary. I want it to just show an error message. But I guess I'm not really checking for that though. I don't really care about that right now. I care about there being a form error, which I guess if they submitted like 5, if they submitted 5, or they already had 5 images and they tried uploading another one, I guess that would be an error too. I just sent a link trying to show a prop. If you send it in the chat, it probably won't work. I have these bots that come in here and spam links. If I turn linking on, I guess I could maybe make you a exempt from that rule. Let me see here. Yeah, just send it on Discord. It's a better place for it. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Demetrius, you were certainly not disturbing me. Not disturbing me. I'm interested in that. So if there's an issue with updating the images, so if there's an error, like let's just say I have 5 images already. Like if an error comes back from PocketBase, so let's add another one of these. Okay, so it renders the error boundary. I don't want that to happen. I want it to show an error if there's so I think in this form here, wait, oh wait, I have a form inside of a form. Wait, what? Is this not submitting the same form? I don't think you can do that. I'm like 99.9% sure. You cannot have nested forms. So I think I need to move. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm trying to do, an upload photo with a profile edit. But I guess I don't even need, huh. I mean, it seems to be working, right? But am I submitting this update? Am I submitting both forms at the same time? That's my question. I probably am. With form IDs? Yeah, I think I've seen that too. Someone asked me in my Discord about that actually. And I looked it up briefly. I'm curious if I have to be hitting both these forms then, right? I have to be. So let's just, okay, so that did not fire my update form one. That's strange. So is this working? I feel like I'm doing something dirty right now. I really feel like I'm doing something dirty, but is it because of my use enhance? Yeah, so when I click, wait. Oh, I put JavaScript back on. Let me, So yeah, when I do that without JavaScript, it just disables the wait, what? I guess either way, I don't even have an option for non-JS users. So on this piece, so to be frank, I'm not worried about it right now. I spent too much time in the beginning of this project accommodating, and I just don't. You can browse the site just fine, but if you want to actually like interact with it and build things, you're just gonna have to suck it up and get on a JavaScript browser. Yeah, I mean, if you go back to my beginning videos, Demetrius, and you see, I mean, we have, so like the upvoting functionality, and then this functionality here, or the edit comment functionality. If I make a comment here, hey, I got this to work without JavaScript, even if there's like 100 comments here. Hopefully I didn't break it along the way sometime, but if you look here, like, boom, boom. So I accommodated a lot, and the same thing with the upvotes too. And that's, if you notice, for that to happen, if you look at the address bar at the top, I'm basically passing everything, including the anchor tag, to the comments so that the page redirects them down to the comment that they chose to. But yeah, I agree with you on that piece. It's just not enough users. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's why I probably spent like 40 some hours on this project already, and I've only gotten this far because of the fact that, but it was a fun learning experience for sure. I know I can do things to accommodate if I need to, but okay, so if I now have, this here and I do submit, update, what is it? Handle update images. Oh, okay, hold on. I uploaded ones that were out of size. Okay, so if it's an error though, I don't want it to. So I guess what would set the form to an error? Would it not be, so the default behavior of apply action result, error renders the nearest error boundary. And that's what it's doing right now, but the result.type should be an error. At least from what I understand. What if I just do this? Oh, whoops. Whoops. That's not what I want. Okay, so it's still rendering the nearest error boundary. I don't want it to do that. I know there's a way that I can break from that, I believe. Okay, so it's both. Oh, wait. Okay, so that's working now. What's funny, Mara? What are you laughing at over here? What is going on with this? Hold on. Okay, why did that just... What the F word? Yeah. Again, I'm just messing with this right now. I just want to see, I could get the error messages, I believe, from this, but can I get the error? So if I look at the result, result has an action result, which is either success or invalid. I hate fall through and switch statements, right? Action result, so it can have error. And then I wonder if I can access the error though. So error.body. But this actually exports the function. So I wonder if I can call like result dot error dot body dot message. I don't know if I can do that or not. Basically, I'm trying to access the error message. I don't want to throw an error. I just want to access the message here and then display it in a toast. That makes sense? I think it's a little bit excessive to redirect them to an error page. Oh, did I not break? I did. So when I drop an image here and I update it, I now get it twice. Is that because I need to then reset the files that I accepted? But I thought... God, I guess I'm uploading so many images, my stream is starting to lag a bit. So let me know if it's if it gets laggy. I don't know if that's what's actually causing it or not. I have pretty decent internet. Like 400 meg, I think. I probably should get a gig, but... So what's happening here is this is invalidating the load functions, but it seems like it's not. This doesn't reset the everything up here. So I need to set files that accepted to an empty array again, right? So, okay, I add a file. Okay. That appeared to work. Wait. Okay. That works. Now I want to access the error. I do not want it to render the error page. Can I access this? Let's just look here. Result.error or results.error. Oh, it would have been my client. Whoops. Let me see. Okay. Nice. So I do have a message in there. So if it's a case of error, then toast error should be able to toast result.error.message. Or result.message maybe? Oh no, result.error.message. And I don't want it to do that though. I don't want it to actually go through. I think if I break here, it won't actually go and update and render that error boundary. Let's upload a few more. Edit. Okay, that message sucks. That message literally sucks. I know I need to do something about that. I think if I go into the... The thing it sucks is like, I guess I'm validating my end. So the only error that they should get here would be that there's too many images, but I don't trust that. I want to be able to access that error message. The problem is that I need to use like a reduce statement, I think, because I believe inside of here, it'll actually show a better error message, and I can check that. So if I do data.data.images, and then I upload like a few more images here. Boom. Because in reality, in this case, the only errors that were, the only field that we're submitting is this. Now for the other ones though, it's a bit of a pain because there could be a multitude of different issues, but that actually works. But I want to know, I wonder if like, this really doesn't, I guess this is enough of a hint. Hey, you can't have more than 5 images. Hey man, I'm going to sleep 11 p.m. where I live. If you want to talk about the prop mirroring thing, just ping me on Discord. We can talk. For sure, I will do. I'll probably start off next stream by just diving into that, to be honest, tomorrow, and just refactor some of the components I already have. But I appreciate you hanging out. Thank you, Demetrius, for your help today and for hanging out. I do appreciate it a lot. Of course. Thank you. Okay, so I think that'll be fine for now for this. And what I want to do is I do want to update the layout. Data.project.name. I don't really know if I need to have this here, but this is what I was thinking about doing. Good night, Demetrius. Talk soon. I think for the status, what I was thinking about doing was having like a draft status, but I don't know if that's even going to be something I pursue. Seems a little bit too much. But yeah, that's looking like it's actually working though, which is pretty cool. All right, I think I'm probably gonna call it 2. I don't have enough time to get into anything too crazy just yet today. But tomorrow I want to make some more progress on some things. I need to like kind of audit myself and figure out, I know there's things that I've been kind of bouncing around on, and clean those up. I also want to get the gallery displayed here properly. I guess I could probably do that really quick, or at least start that before I end stream. I don't like the Daisy UI gallery because it snaps my, what's it called? But I haven't been able to find a good a carousel, I should say. I'm really annoyed that the flow byte carousel wasn't working. Maybe I'll try that again. Probably rage offline. Okay, so I already have this set up. Oh, whoops, flowbyte/plugin. What is happening? I think it's what happened last time. It like broke my application. I don't really know why. Okay. So on the project page, if I look at this, it's actually just the project page. I wanted to put those above the comments. Oh. Here's where I was wanting to put that. And this Svelte flow byte carousel looks like this. I could do any of these. I think this one looked the best. I actually need to construct. I guess I could do this too. But I guess this would be, well, I guess I just need to do this. Sorry. If images, because this will first be, if it's an empty array, then it's going to be true. I think empty arrays are truthy. I believe I know that. Hello. Oh yeah, okay, I see. Okay, this project doesn't have images. That's why I'm being silly here. Okay, so where's my carousel? Oh, I guess this is wanting actual images though. It doesn't want just like the source address of images. That seems a little bit odd. Each images as, okay, so I need to have an actual image URL as the, okay, so images is an array of objects instead of being just an array or just objects or just an array of links. So I guess I would have, what are the three? Image URL name attribution. Okay. I think that'll give me what I want. Okay, but it doesn't appear to be. Let's see. So if show thumbs, why is it not showing them? Let's look here. Why is the source not being put in there? Why is show thumbs? Wait, why is this all lowercase? Oh, okay, I guess it's supposed to be. Wow. Wow, very nice. Pop Zeb, welcome to the chat. I don't know if you've messaged here before. Welcome. Yep, this works. I don't really know why it wasn't working the other night. That seems to be changing pretty quick. I could probably adjust that. Well, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. I really want to set the, I guess I could just adjust the height, right? I wonder if that would, right, it seems like the images aren't being like properly scaled down, right? Yeah, because there's a lot more to the image. I wonder if it's a matter of me just not having enough wiggle room here on this. Where am I? Okay, so it's not that. Is there like classes I can manipulate? Div class, there's a fixed height. So it's responsive. It's just not a big enough height, I don't think, for me. I think I want it to be a bit bigger. And it sucks because I don't think I can just like, I have to put all of these in, right? Or else I'm going to override everything. I really should probably make this my own component within a component, but no, it's not. It's not. There appears to be JavaScript here. And Maro, I don't recall if you were here for the previous carousel that I was trying to use with Daisy UI, but I didn't like how it snapped. And I know that's probably a requirement. That's how it works without JavaScript. But I hated how it snapped to the anchor tag, and it was very annoying and looked dated. But if I just increase this height, like this one to 96, I actually think I have another height too. Let's see here. I have 128 as well. I guess I gotta pass this in. Where's my carousel? Am I on the wrong page? Oh, it's right here. There we go. It's much better. Look at that. Wow. And it does scale down. I don't know if that's quite necessary or not to do that. Because again, like, I don't know if that's completely necessary to scale that down with the screen size. I don't really see what the value add. Other than scaling the image, I see the image being scaled. I treat you as you once had to give up. Yeah, it's annoying. That one's very, very annoying. I think that's how fast it takes, or I don't know if that's the transition speed or if that's how fast it takes before it changes slides. I don't want it to be super quick. Yeah, it seems about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's like 8 seconds. Maybe 5 would be better. Yeah, there's also transitions we can add too, but I think this looks fine. I probably want to change the div height as well. I guess I'll leave it for now. Well, I guess I'm scaling the image. I'm not scaling the... I'll figure this out tomorrow. I believe I can probably just do the whole thing responsive. But I think this is okay. I don't like this at all though. I think I have 80 as one. Hey, I'm hopping off, but I'm gonna go back and watch this from the beginning. It looks like a cool project. Thanks. Yeah, of course, Pop Zeb. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, everything's been recorded, the entire project. So I've done nothing off stream. So you'll see me struggling for a couple days with TypeScript and migrating to PocketBase 8, but it's all there. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Okay, what do? We updated that. I need to take these off. Whoa, no. Not there. Okay. I think that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll do some more work. I really need to clean some things up. But I also want to be able to, I need to add progressive enhancements to all my forms. I don't think I'm doing it on a few of them. I also want to start to do some of the user collections, and I also need to look at like a deployment option as well. I might just do that tomorrow. And I don't know why this... Gotta figure this out too. Okay, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you all. I will see you all tomorrow in the next stream. Have a great evening.